Honestly, it was fine. It was fine. It was when I decided to take a step up and actually do what I needed to do as far as the voice and raising awareness of HIV and AIDS awareness in the city. And like I say, it was basically me just doing my just basic research. I mean, it's in the hands of anybody. And being in a position to where I could is where I am right now. So, when I decided to do this, it was me doing it based on the fact that I could get us to come together in unity as a community here.
Well, once again, we was talking about this downstairs. We have that crab in the bucket effect within the black community. They complain, and when you do something, they still complain. So I say, forget them, do what you do you. Be careful what you pray for, because you might get it. I told you downstairs. Because grinding is hard. If anybody tell you grind and it's easy, they're not grinding. They're just doing something. Grinding and building your brand and doing you is a hard thing. And you may not get any support from your family, from your friends. You may go bankrupt.
Now, that's where we're wrong. It all starts at home.
No, we're just saying you may not.
You may not.
Right.
Because
I understand.
Just as a variable out there.
Everybody's not happy for you. Family, friends, whoever. So just be prepared when Murphy Law come knocking at your door.
So what I'm proud of and what I'm happy to see is that people are being presented with options.
Options always good.
In the community, as far as different events being offered and where you can go and what you can do, and it's like going in the grocery store. You might want Pepsi, you might want Dr. Pepper, you might want Coke, but it's your flavor, your taste, and where you want to, who you want to cater to you. And we here on the Unleashed Voice, our position is that we've always been neutral. We've always looked for collaboration. We've always looked for to extend our platform and to use whatever we got to help anybody come along or come in and get exposure and get on this thing to help us make our city better. Because I've been in these, I'm just going to go back a little bit. I've been in these streets since I was 16.
In the beginning was the word, Gwen. She was here in the beginning.
Absolutely right. 16. That's when I dotted the doors of the club and out here. And I've seen a lot of promoters, a lot of people come through the city. Me, myself, I used to be one. And club owner, all of that. And I had my time, and I think it's time for somebody else to come along, young, energetic, get out here and keep it going. It's like the NBA. When Michael Jordan left, it was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? It had died. NBA still making billions of dollars. So it's just like here, when one person leaves, you pass the torch, and to keep it going. Don't let the community suffer. Keep it going. I'm happy to see you here, young and ready to take it and run with it. Pass the torch. I'm glad. I'm happy to see you here. It's not a knock on anybody. We've all had our time, and you can't be there forever, ever. Just like us here. When we leave, we hope somebody come along and keep a radio show like this going for the LGBTQ community.
Well, we reached our second break. We're going to take our pause for the calls. And this next song coming up, he will be performing live at the event tonight. And
He will be opening tonight at midnight.
What's his name and the name of the song?
Raheem Brazil. Break It Down.
He'll be at the, what's the address he'll be at tonight?
It's on Premier Palace.
Premier Palace.
629
Monroe.
And we have Big Leg Black Universe over there and Mr. Black Universe. They're going to be in here after this next pause for the call. So tell your friends, tune in to KWAM 990 Talk Radio or give us a call at 901-260-5926. We have Mr. and Mrs. Black Universe 2016-17 in the studio after this pause for the calls.
All right.
Babe, I'm gonna let you learn that address.
And we just blew. Now after the game, we can hit the bleachers. Now sounds like a movie feature. I like to just do it like my practice sneakers. That's all about sex.
In Memphis,
hello.
are free from
How you doing? I'm Davin. Best at home.
So check out
Are you right here, baby? How you doing?
I'm
David, how you doing?
Hey, can I get anyone some water or anything? I want to talk about sex? Talk about condoms at freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you get some.
Once you finish
freecondomsmemphis.org.
So this is your line.
Offers brand name mattresses and bargain prices.
We're gonna talk about
king size mattresses starting at $285. Queen size $275. Full size $265, and twin size mattresses are $180. Furniture and Things is located at 1905 Goodman Road West in Warren.
If you have your phone, you can text your friend and tell them tune in.
That's 662-536-6062.
We're running Facebook Live, and then we're running live stream on the internet under this website. And this is the local station, AM
Go get tested
990
for
Talk Radio.
HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the third leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34.
You can run Facebook
Even
Live.
more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church.
They said it was flow that said kiss your grits.
At
Kiss my
12:30 p.m.
grits.
for our Spirit-filled
Flow.
worship service,
Yeah,
and
flow.
each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for
Scott.
our Bible study. You do
He
not
always
want to
do
miss
stuff like
these
that.
power-packed
Flow said
services.
kiss my
We are a
grits.
church
That's
for
Michael.
all people, and we welcome
Michael
you
has
as we
another name?
transform
Huh?
the Memphis
Is it Michael or
culture.
Scott?
The church is located inside
Michael?
Presbyterian
What's
Church
that?
at
What's Scott?
561 South
Scott?
Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee.
No, that was
I'm Dr.
Michael.
Darnell Goose Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
Ow! Join the 2015 I Am Unleashed movement by donating $20 or $15 to Relationship Unleashed organization. We are a non-profit public 501c3 organization that was founded to fight social inequality. We need your support to further We can go back for our three core principles.
I've been
Education,
ranting all
enrichment,
day and ranting and raving.
All donations are tax
ranting and
deductible.
raving.
Donate online at relationshipunleashed.com. Come on and join the campaign.
The Unleashed Voice magazine is here, and you can find it in a location near you. Siah Street, Spin Street, Cafe Eclectic, and many other sites. Check out tvmag.com for exclusive content, to sign up for subscriptions, and to get your business in our magazine. We want to advertise with you. Don't forget tvmag.com and follow our social media movements. Plain old boring shoes? That's played out. The same as lame. Turn up the bling with Shauna Clemons. Her boutique of customized kicks and other items can be found on Facebook and Instagram at that1QDimple. Call it today at 265-5861. You bring it and she'll bling it. Would you like to donate or become a sponsor with our radio show? Want to be a guest? So do you have any show ideas? Go to relationshipunleashed.com today and let your voice be heard. Want to call in? Call us 260-5926.
They say my music's too loud. I'm gonna do watermelon.
But they hear you saying watermelon.
And we're back. This is the livest show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. This is the Unleashed Voice for the LGBTQ community and allies, where we educate, empower, and enrich the community. And right now, we are in a fight for our life, and we're going to fight the power. And we have these gorgeous guests in the studio, Mr. and Mrs. Black Universe, and we're going to talk to them about their positions in these titles, and they want to talk about this Orlando massacre again, because this has touched the hearts of people, because that incident in Orlando has made me even want to do more and come out the closet more. I'm going to get me a rainbow flag and wrap around my neck.
I'm going to get you a rainbow dashiki.
That's fine too. That's a good idea. And I'm going to be gay as hell because of this incident and for these people who've been sacrificed or whatever.
Gayer than you out there?
So, we're back. I'm going to let them introduce yourself. Ma'am, you have the microphone.
I'm the current reigning Miss Black Universe, Ebonee Sherry.
And I'm the current reigning Mr. Black Universe. My name is Roman Black.
Roman Black and Ebonee, they was late, but they here. So, explain to our listeners, what is Mr. and Mrs. Black Universe?
Well, Mr. and Miss Black Universe is a pageant that was solely developed for the advancement and the betterment of our people in our community. The people of the African American culture and the gay community, because at one point in time, our rights and our ability to advance and proceed in the subculture called female and male lead was not given to us in the other systems, such as the systems that were totally created for the Caucasians or other ethnicities. So And the need for Black Universe was created, so we can cultivate and nourish the talent with our community, and we can actually feed them so they can grow and be successful, and they will have the ability to shine where they were not given a light in other situations and other platforms.
Baby, you better answer the question like you in question and answer right now.
Right, Ebonee. You better break that down.
Now your turn, Mr. Black Universe, with your late self.
Well, Mr. and Miss Black Universe was created all because we weren't getting a fair chance to compete in other pageants. We would come and we would prepare just as if anyone else would prepare. But being that we were of minority, we just weren't getting our fair justice. So we went and created our own platform, our own arena of pageantry, just so that we can, you know, give our own respect or gain our own gratitude, just so we could advance ourselves.
So really, in comparison, this is no different than like the BET Awards, and you know,
it has been compared to that.
Yeah, but what I mean, it was like symbolic that Black musicians had to go out and start their own award show, because shows like the Grammys at one time didn't nominate or even let us win. Like kind of like everybody say the Oscars so white now. So you have to have platforms and areas like this so that you can get this exposure and a fair opportunity to compete, because like what Viola Davis said this year, you know, the only difference between me and them is that I just don't get the opportunity to get these roles and get out there and do it. So that's good. It's no different. The discrimination goes deep.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes deep. It just don't stop in the heterosexual community.
No, not at all.
It goes right on into the gay community too. So we all in this thing together.
Exactly.
So I think that's great. So tell us, what bring y'all to old Memphis, Tennessee?
Well, I'm a former resident of Memphis. I still call Memphis.
Really?
Yeah, my second home. I lived here for 3 years. And Memphis was very essential in my development. And as me being...
You know we started shows here, right?
Y'all started them?
Yeah.
Oh,
She was in the beginning with Harriet Tubman.
You had to come through Memphis, Tennessee if you was a performer back in the day. Like for real, because it was only us, Texas, and Nashville. Yeah. Atlanta stole all our stuff, because all our people from Memphis left here and moved to Atlanta. They weren't even doing shows in Atlanta in the 80s.
Fight!
I'm from New Orleans originally, so I
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm of age.
I'm trying to see if you can argue with me, because I probably got you about 20 years. So how old are you?
We can't. Well, when I was 13 years old, I saw my first show.
What year?
And that was probably in. That had to be. I graduated in '96, so that had to be 90 something. So I mean, it was good.
I'm telling you, I was in the club in '78.
Oh, I told you. In the beginning was Gwen.
We started this. Yeah, we started this. We started this. I'm telling you.
She was the first Dupree.
What?
Nah, it wasn't even no Duprees.
She was like, wait a minute.
We had the AKAs. There was no Duprees. No. We had AKAs. Yes.
No words.
See, I was born king.
Now we had some St. John's.
Tamika St. John, she's still around?
We had Tamika. We had St. John's back then. Yeah, she had a family. Yeah. Oh, really?
I'm just joking. I love Tamika. I hope to see her this weekend. But we came down to support my friend Siah. I love Siah. Siah has been very dedicated toward the advancement in the fight for the people in our community and the uplifting. And he's radical about changing negative stereotypes that exist within the community. Good. And I think that's extremely important. And like y'all were discussing earlier when I was sitting over there. I wasn't late, I think. I was sitting over there and I heard some of you guys talk about how you get residual, you know, when you're doing something that's needed for your people. And a lot of times you can't get discouraged, because a lot of times we as people, and we all have been victim of that, we follow the path that is more familiar.
Absolutely.
And when you go down the path that's not familiar, you're creating your own, you're not going to have a legion of people behind you because it's unfamiliar.
Absolutely.
You sometimes have to sacrifice yourself and become, there's leaders, there's pathfinders, and there's trailblazers. And I believe Siah is being a pathfinder right now. The road that he's traveling, he's opening up new doorways and access ways, and eventually it will catch on. You just have to be consistent with your purpose.
Give me some depth. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I agree 100%. That's what we were doing. We were trying to encourage him, especially for someone that's walked it before, and not having anybody to give you encouragement. So